Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode of Commander I Hardly Know Her.
Previously on the last episode of Commandly I Hardly Know Her.
Commandly I Hardly Know Her?
Yeah.
You want to try that again?
No.
Okay.
We might peak the microphone less today.
Yeah, we might. And it just peaked it, despite going,
Huh. Maybe you just have a really sensitive mic.
This isn't much stronger. Well, you know what? I can actually...
It is sensitive in that I put it in my butthole.
Oh, so it could lag
Alright,
up?
maybe this
Well, now we're going to sound quiet as shit.
You think it's be quiet?
No, I
as
didn't
shit,
turn it
though?
all the way down. See, look, we're still pretty high.
We're
just
still
less
pinging
in
yellow
the
to red. Yeah, we're just not pinging
I'm going to
full
ping
red.
you yellow and red.
Ooh.
Oh.
Don't tempt me with a good time. I'm spoken for. Thank
Bloody
you.
cum.
Oh, that's a witch's spell.
We've got,
Huh.
got Chris.
Ew!
We got Josh.
What's up?
We got an affront to God.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Grumpopulous Bob!
Yeah.
That's not me.
Look at. I might put in like one of those information cards that you can do on YouTube. It's in the corner. It's in the top. It's right here.
We're advertising this thing. That's probably...
Or actually, it'd be right here.
It'd be right there, yeah.
Yeah, right here. It could be right there.
Right next to the hole that's modeled after your ex-boyfriend.
Could be right here.
Oh.
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 What's that supposed to mean, Josh?
Anal sex.
I'm dating my current ex-boyfriend.
Oh.
That's true.
Oh?
So, yeah.
Hey,
I already
Brandon.
told you about this.
I didn't know he was the ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, I
just thought
told you
were
about that
dating.
too.
You didn't tell me he was a hole haver.
What?
Everyone
What
has
the fuck are you
holes.
talking? They
They're
came
a
free with your fucking being
Skin.
born.
There are holes in your skin. Get them out.
I have the oldest skin known to man.
With no holes, apparently. Especially not the one you're talking out of.
It's not a hole, that's a crevice.
Which is all kind of whole.
Interesting.
Fuck.
Here
Let's
on
roll for
Science I Hardly Know Her.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about sphincters today.
We're gonna find out what an orifice is and how that feels to have stuff pushed into them.
8.
8. Oh no!
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Hey, wait! You passed me.
Yeah. 11.
What?
I feel like that happens.
Oh.
I mean, you're probably going second.
No, that's a 6. Come on,
Sure,
Chris,
it's
get
12.
12.
Come on, 12.
Nope.
7.
So today I'm playing Charizard, Legion's Emperor.
Nazi? Question mark?
A little bit. He's even doing the thing. He's actually doing like this, but
He's more Roman in that regard.
yeah. Basically, it is an aristocrats deck, but I'm doing most of my shit in the combat step, so it's actually bearable for me.
I got scratched.
Basically, I'm gonna sacrifice my shit to put more shit, and then laser you with my shit.
Oh, that's actually pretty similar to what I'm doing right here with the MycoTyrant. It gets... What is it? It gets power and toughness equal to the number of fungi and or saplings I have.
No.
For each time I descend per turn, I'll create that many fungus creature tokens that can't block on my end step.
I realize that somebody here forgot the sacrifice deck memo.
So I'm pretty much going to be sacking all my tokens repeatedly and then swinging wide or maybe
Hold on,
swinging
I'll be right
large.
back.
Yeah.
I've got a few. So I decided that everybody should have fun today, and I brought back an old friend, Theoden, Strength Restored, also known as King Kenrith. This is my 5-color Nekusar pile.
Fun.
But it does not have wheels. It does not have Narset.
That's a guy.
It's one of the cards in this deck. Basically, I want you to draw cards, but you're going to have to pay for it.
Ah.
Basically, it's a Nekusar deck, but Josh was too scared to go without the Selesnya colors.
No, I just thought this would be fun. So what you got, zombie boy?
Green-white.
Thanks.
Can't call me that. I have Geralf, the Visionary Stitcher. My goal is to bring out a lot of small boys with big asses and sacrifice them to be big zombies.
You can't
that
say
can fly.
that. You cannot say that.
Oh,
You cannot say that.
Especially considering you were raised Catholic.
I
like the small boys.
With the big
I want
ass.
to play small creatures with big asses.
There you
The
go.
Lord has blessed them with a big ass.
I'm just reveling in God's creation.
Like some light deacon.
Oh no,
The parents should give me donations for this.
Donations.
not donation.
We're still peeking.
Okay,
Draw for the
deal
first
with
turn.
Okay, we're just getting into it.
Let's do
I'm
it.
gonna play this Desolate Mire and I'll
What else
pass.
is there supposed to do, Joshua?
I passed the turn.
Sorry, thank you. I'll draw for turn. I'll play a forest. I'll tap it, and I'll do a soul ring.
Oh,
Pass.
Dangerous.
Muy interesante.
What the fuck you just say?
I'm gonna
It's
play
very interesting in Spanish.
Tap Cinderglade and pass.
Somebody put that hand
I mean, now that there's a soul ring on the table, probably.
I'm gonna play island and tap that island for
Aegis Turtle.
Wall of Runes.
Oh. You get to scry
I get to scry.
Turtle.
That's not a turtle, that's a wall. Is that your turn?
Put at the bottom. Yeah, that's my turn.
I'm gonna play this swamp. Tap 2. For a General's Enforcer. Legendary humans you control have indestructible, and then it has an activated ability, but I don't have the mana for it. Pass.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw for turn. I will play a Myriad Landscape. It's going to come in tapped. I'll tap a forest. I'll tap a soul ring. I'll do a Kodama's Reach.
Oh, God.
Ramp.
2 basic land cards.
Rampolodian.
Put one onto the battlefield,
Not
tap it
damn
in my hand,
Schneider.
shuffle, and I will pass. I'm going to choose to put a swamp on the field and the other in my hand.
You get swamp ass.
That's right.
I'm gonna get the swamp pass.
What is that what I want to do?
No.
Oh, I don't really have anything else.
Spell.
Swamp pass.
The forest will
It's
go
your
in
turn
my
now.
hand.
Mitchell.
I didn't realize Josh didn't have anything.
L.
Plus ratio.
Tayo even.
I'm gonna play an island and pass.
I didn't realize Michael didn't have anything.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I spoke too soon when I looked at it on my
Yeah.
hand.
Glass houses, Michael. Glass houses.
You know what? If I wasn't for the fact this was Defender, I'd hit Josh directly.
I'm going
For
to play,
0.
Yeah.
I'm going to play an Overseer of Vault 76. It's got first contact. Whenever it or another creature with power 3 or less enters the battlefield under my control, put a quest counter on her. And then at the beginning of combat turn, I may remove 3 quest counters from among permanents I control. And when I do, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. I need a thingy. I need this. I need this.
This.
It's not because of ambition. I just wanted to be legally distinct from the rest of the counters.
Oh,
And then, hey, ramp deck, take 2.
thanks.
And I'll pass.
Untap, draw. I'll play that forest.
You gonna go ahead and
Tap
Myriad
the soul
Landscape?
ring and Myriad Landscape.
Yeah, I'll do the Tyrant first.
Oh, that's gonna be a descend trigger.
And then I'll do the
Yep.
Myriad Landscape, which will give me a descent
This is
trigger.
what we call sequence. I mean, no matter which way you did this, but
Yeah, because you descend
Oh, it
this
didn't
turn.
matter?
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
'cause
so
he
it's
checks
this
on the
turn?
end step.
Okay. That's important. I didn't know that. I always thought I had to
And
put
now
it
you
like
do.
that. So then I will do that, but that'll be my turn. So end step, I'll do that, and then 2 basic land cards that
Of the
share a
same
land
type.
type. Okay.
So you can get 2 swamps, 2 forests. That's it.
As long as they say swamp or forest, right? Because
Basics.
Basics, you're right. Put it in battlefield tap and shuffle your library. Yep, pass.
I'm gonna like yep ass.
You know, this helps a lot.
Oh, that's good.
I do like it when things.
Selvala.
Oh.
Explorer Returned. One of my favorite cards,
I
personally.
like that card. I think.
I do.
I think it's pretty gay.
So fucking funny.
I pass.
I may enjoy that card from time to time.
I like this card a lot.
You should make a whole deck around that.
I probably should.
What does it do?
Uh,
Crystal
So-
Ball is pretty cool as well.
so when I
I'm
tap
gonna
it,
tap 3.
You can play your commander.
so when I tap it, we parlay. We all reveal the top card of our
7.
library, and for every non-land, I create a green mana and gain a life. But then we all draw a card.
What's
the
parlay?
pain of not drawing the fourth.
Everything else
Parlay
you
is
just said.
everybody revealing the top
Crazy.
card.
Gotcha.
Not drawing the 4th land is crazy. I want to play this Bastion of Remembrance though.
What if you drew a land off Selvala?
Oh, it'd be cool.
Look, pretty cool. I'm gonna kill it.
Why?
I mean, blue mostly has bounce spells, not very many kill spells.
It's called drown in the pool. It's a blue
That's a
spell.
Demir spell.
I would say drown in the lock is Demir.
That's drown in the log. I'm
Do you
talking
have
about
a
drown in the
spin
pool.
down?
This will trigger.
commander.
This will trigger Overseer
bag
of
that
Vault
Gideon has.
76. I will get a quest counter on her. Then I'd like to move to combat.
Thank you.
That's a 1/4.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 2/2. This one can't block.
I'm gonna swing 3 at you.
Okay. I'll take
And
the
I'll
3.
swing my 2/3 at Michael.
I'll just block with my 0/4.
Actually, I'll leave him back. That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll pass.
Cool.
I will untap for turn. I'll
I
draw.
don't know
for
why I
turn.
was like, yeah, you got a 1/4 and a 0/4. You won't block for sure.
Play land for turn.
Hey Chris,
Yo.
fun fact. You know what counts for descending? If you discard permanents for cleanup.
Well, that happens after the beginning of the end step, though.
You still descended though.
I gotta look for you for confirmation. Like, is that true?
Yeah, it's true.
Oh man. I'll do a Seasons of Growth.
Interesting.
Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under control, scry 1. I don't really have anything that targets my other creatures.
But
I'm
the
really just
scrying's
doing it for
pretty
the
good.
yeah. I'm just doing it for the scry.
You make a bunch
honestly.
of dudes at your end step. That's pretty decent.
And then I will
Makes sense to me.
tap 2 black and a Soul Ring, and I'll do a Diabolical Tutor.
Oh,
Budget tutor.
that card is what some people call bad, but I say a tutor is a tutor is a
Tutor's a tutor, right?
Yeah.
Tutor's a tutor.
I mean, it's a tutor that costs less than $1, I think.
And then just to speed up, I'm just gonna cast this with the last of my mana, and I'm gonna pass.
What is this?
Vitospore Thallid. At the beginning of my upkeep, put a spore counter on the Thallid. Excuse me.
I mean, it is valid.
It is valid. Remove 3 spore counters from Vitospore Thallid. Put a 1/1 green sapperling creature token to play. I can also sack a sapperling to give a target creature haste until end of turn. And I did not descend this turn.
Neat.
Doesn't even say creature you control.
Hey, hey. Thanks for that. I didn't even realize that was a thing.
Well, that's not ideal. We'll do this first, though. We're gonna. Well, I'll have to wait for you to finish.
All right, passed.
Well,
I'm just searching. It's gonna put on my heart.
Well, yeah, I have to wait for you to finish searching because we're gonna need to
Because
reveal.
it's
Gotcha.
So your deck needs to be shuffled.
Gotcha. So sorry.
cheater.
So
Little
sorry.
cheater, little cheaty, make cheat boy. Little fucking asshole.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Well, on time to search for target, kill Gideon.
Target player loses twice their life rounded up.
Huh?
How much would that spell have to cost?
At
14.
least 9 mana.
I think it would have to cost closer to like 14, because like, well, still there'd be things like cast this without paying its mana cost.
Oh yeah.
So I don't think they could make that.
I'd say 9 mana, but it has a clause that says this has to be cast from your hand.
What are you talking about?
We're just
You can
making
still
up
cast
cards.
something without paying its mana cost from your hand.
We're just making up fake cards.
Oh.
We'll
You're
fuck
talking
with
about
people.
You're talking about a card that was already. Okay.
Okay. So, we're going to parlay. Everybody reveal top card of your library.
Court of Embereth.
Pungify.
Spore Mound.
So that is
a mono blue kill spell. Weird.
so that is 4 non-lands we all add to our hand. I get 4 green mana and gain 4 life.
Kill them! Highest life total! Get them!
Yeah, get him, Wall.
Get a wall.
Get them!
So let's see, that's 4 green mana. Thoughts, prayers.
Concerns.
I will use 2 of it on an
Solutions.
Orzhov Signet. I will use 1 of it to activate the Orzhov Signet.
So you have 1 left.
Add a white.
White!
Use the one I have as well, so that's a total of 4 mana, including white. And Gideon, I would like to propose marriage.
Interesting.
I wasn't sure where John was going with that.
fine.
What does that do?
Fine, I guess.
So when Wedding Ring enters the battlefield, target opponent of my choice creates a copy of it. And whenever either of us draws a card or gains life, the other person does also.
It targets, so wedding ring is a crime?
Wedding Ring is a crime.
Marriage is a crime.
Marriage is a crime.
Yeah.
I
Well,
knew it. The
this is
Wild
gay
West
marriage.
Do we just call the episode Resolving Gay Marriage?
Yes, that's it. You got
It's a
it.
sick title. That's sick.
Or gay marriage is a crime? Question
No,
mark.
no.
Yes!
No! That's gonna be
click-
bad.
That's the clickbait you want.
God
Yep,
damn.
yep. There we-
Oh, shit.
Oh shit! Indeed.
It's a good website.
Even though none of us are playing decks that really care about crime.
Yeah, I mean, this one
But
does.
the last episode,
My deck has a crime written on it.
Oh,
Like
no.
on the commander. Target opponent takes X damage.
interesting.
All right. With that, I think I will pass the turn. Now that I have committed
I've got
the crime of the century.
You know, me and Pete have got to have a talk after this game.
I'm gonna play an island.
So I'm sorry, babe.
Babe. Babe.
Then I'm going to tap 3 to play Fabricate.
Absolute fabrication,
Yep,
really.
gonna look for an artifact and put it into my hand.
Nice.
It's going to be like 1,000-year elixir or some shit.
Notably, if you blow up either of our artifact-based wedding rings, it turns off the other one. Because it only.
Also a bigot.
Yeah, that's true. You are actively against the gays if you blow up our wedding rings.
Huh. So is it only gain life and draw cards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when Gideon draws a
Very
card or
weird.
gains life,
Very weird that you can give it to, like, the mono blue deck.
well,
That's
your
what I was
commander has
thinking,
draw
right?
a card on it.
It
doesn't
does.
It?
It does have that, yeah.
That's fair, that's understandable.
Which means I should never pick that mode.
That's true.
Be spiteful. Just be
I mean, I
spiteful.
still draw when you draw.
That's fair.
I'm gonna put.
It
Oh,
does.
so you
and,
draw-
I,
Shield
and, I
sphere
draw,
on
and I draw when
Yeah.
you draw. So
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
only
it-
on our respective
Yeah.
turns. Of
Right.
course.
Yeah,
Right.
a lot of times cards like this will say accept the first card each turn. This does not say that.
The card I picked was Shield Sphere, a 0 mana 0/6,
Hot.
Huh.
which I'm just gonna go ahead and play.
Why not? You have mana for
you
it.
have to resolve fabricate
I
first.
did. I revealed. It's in my hand. Fuck you.
Fuck
Effects.
No
Effects?
responses. No responses.
Counterspell.
Fierce Guardianship.
That's a creature.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's a creature, pal.
Force of will.
Then I'm going
Oh
to
my God.
tap
Hey, respect my graveyard.
Geralf, sacrifice my Shield Sphere to make a 6/6 zombie that now has
God.
flying.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god, dude. It's 6
Hey,
hits
guys.
with flying?
With flying.
Is that what the
They
fuck
fly
Is
now?
that the fuck they just said right now? Flying
Yeah.
fucking what the fuck, dude?
What the fuck?
Thank you.
They fly now?
Oh, dude.
They fly now.
They're fucking
Fuck.
advancing?
And then I'll pass the turn.
They're fucking evolving out here, dude.
Counterspell.
Fucking evolving out here and shit, dude.
Wedding ring trigger.
Babe, okay.
Babe, babe, I've drawn a card, babe. I'm going to play this Temple of Malice.
So the neat thing about Salvala with Wedding Ring, we'll each draw 2 extra cards.
That is how that's written. I'm going to put this on the bottom because talisman are not really something I need to be focused on right now.
But hey, you'll also gain the life that I gain.
It's true, it's true.
And
Unless
you
you
won't
were to
take-
do it on somebody else's turn, of course.
And you won't take the life.
I mean, I'm probably not right now. I kind of need the mana.
Fiddlesticks.
Why is that a fiddlesticks?
I don't know.
It's still a good thing for you.
I'm going to play a Securitron Squadron. I'm not going to be squatting it because I don't have the mana.
Imagine if you would.
A Rubit. It's got Vigilance, so whenever a creature token enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Is that something your deck does?
Maybe.
Mayhaps?
This will trigger Overseer of Vault 76. I would like to go to combat, remove 3 quest counters from the Overseer of the Vault, and put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control, and then they gain Vigilance until end of turn.
Ooh.
Yikes. So glad we're not going to have a domestic event here, alright?
It's not like Josh
Babe.
is wide open.
Babe.
This is the wedding night, Josh. You're wide open.
Oh no!
Time to find out who's the top.
Wait, I thought you were a Switch.
Time to find
so
out
we're gonna
who's the
send
bottom.
4 here. It's Vigilance Indestructible.
Indestructible?
Because
Thanks.
of this.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to send 5 at Josh.
I'll take the 4.
I'll take the 5.
How's that wedding panned out for you?
I mean, so far, it's drawn me a card.
Hey, you know...
I will
You know-
net have lost 1 life for a card.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Pass.
Thank you. I will untap return.
Unfortunately, this does
Draw
mean
the
all
turn.
of my life gain on my turn still has you ahead of me. For now.
True.
For now.
For now.
I'll
Mr.
tap
Jones.
the Soul Ring.
Alex Jones was right.
I'll do 2 green.
No!
I'm tired of them putting chemicals in the water that
We'll
turn
do
the
a Spore
frickin'
Mound.
frogs gay.
Spore Mound, make him a 4/4. It's a 3/3 landfall creature. When the land enters the battlefield under my control, create a 1/1 green sapling creature token. Creature in the battlefield, I'll scry 1. I'll leave it right there.
Nice fungus. Do they make it for men?
Good card on top? Question mark?
I will tap the black. I'll do a Skull Clamp
Good
I'll
card
tap
on
the
the
one.
battlefield? Exclamation mark?
to do the fungus to descend once.
Well, that's not how that works.
No,
It, it has to be a permanent card.
Oh, the fungus don't count.
Tokens are not cards.
They're not.
They're not.
Oh man, this deck sucks. Oh, I'm telling you right now, this deck sucks.
Oh no, Chris!
Right, because when I read, right, because tokens are permanent or permanents, and them sacking them counts as them moving to the graveyard.
No.
So then I understood that sacking tokens would mean descending.
No.
You'll still draw 2 cards if you do that.
Well, yeah, I mean I will, but I'm telling you right now, that was the whole way I built this.
You know what? We'll look at it. We'll see what.
That was the only way I built this deck right now.
Oh, no.
This is about to be garbage, dude. This is about to be garbage.
All right, let's fucking go. Draw your 2 cards at least.
I'll draw my 2 cards. Woo! That's trash, dude! No way!
That's so bad.
Dude, it's bad! Dude, it's bad! This will knock down to 3.
I'm gonna do this main thing my deck's about. Oh, it doesn't work that way,
I'll put a land
actually.
for turn, and I'll make a Sapperling.
Just when you go to editing, just get the womp womp womp.
Because the Sapperling in the field, I'll scry 1.
And with the rules text for descend on the...
Bum 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 bum.
No. It's the do 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 do.
Yeah.
I'll do the
Yeah.
Sapperling with the clamp, draw 2 more
I didn't
cards.
deserve that. And then this goes back down to 3.
It does. And then, dude, let me tell you, man, that was killer. I was supposed to get down my upkeep for a spore counter. That, you have no idea how much that fucked me up right now. I have 7 cards in hand. I'm not going to move to combat. I'm just going to pass.
Why not?
Because that really killed me. I'm not going to lie to you.
Move to cheat step.
I'm
Skip over
Go to
combat.
combat, take it out on Josh.
just concede right
Trigger
now.
wedding ring.
I will draw an card. Oh, hey, it's a land. I'm not mad about it.
Selvala.
That's crazy. I'm about to draw 2 cards off the Selvala.
Just as well.
Rapid hybridization?
Wild Wasteland.
Again?
No, Punkify was the first card.
Oh.
Morocco.
Wild Wasteland.
Okay, so
But
I gain 4 green mana, 4 life,
I can understand your confusion, though.
And I will draw another card.
and I will draw another card.
Oh,
How
interesting.
does that work?
Because you... Oh, it's not your turn. Fuck. Darn.
I'm getting off pretty swick with this one.
I tell you what, man, you're winning this fucking marriage.
Yeah.
You know what?
The top is rewarded for his actions.
This is a fact.
Vault of Champions.
Would 2 of us like to concede? So
I'm
that may enter
so right there.
my entire deck is bad.
I'm a fucking dumbass and a cheater.
I'm gonna have to discard the hand size, Jesus. Because there's definitely an allure of like playing a card that causes me to skip my draw step.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have 4 mana.
There's definitely the allure of that.
So I'm going to use all 4 of that green mana on a Wilderness Reclamation.
Okay.
Oh, you're in step untap your lands.
Yeah.
Counterspell.
Then I'm going to do black, 1 into black, white, floating white for Underworld Dreams.
Huh.
Turns out I'm into S&F.
Oh! Now,
For this
now I'm
marriage.
definitely playing the card that causes me to skip my draw step.
So let's see. I have a white floating.
I have a white!
I'll add a blue to that and cast Quain.
How coin?
What is Twain?
Tap each player may draw a card. Each player who does
Coin.
gains a life.
I'm so out of it right now.
So really, it does
You have
nothing.
no
You
idea
just
how
draw a
much that
card.
destroyed me,
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what you're saying.
Yeah, he's tapped. Everybody draws a card, but it is optional.
Watch Josh do it exclusively on my turn to be like, well, I would like to draw 2 in game 2.
I'm going to go to my end step, untap my lands.
Does the deck play instant speed?
There are some instants in here,
It's probably mostly for Kenrith shenanigans, right?
mostly probably.
Yeah.
Pass.
Mostly probably. My deck might be into that, I don't know.
Play Island. Then we're gonna
I'm
tap
so sorry, dude.
Don't be mad. I'm just
to play Crenellated Wall.
I'm so destroyed, dude.
Oh hey, you drew for the turn. Take 1.
Oh, yeah.
I need to go back and just.
I really like that. Like it sets it like. Oh.
No. What my thought process was: do I hit the person that's gonna ping me for a lot for drawing cards, or just the person that's at the highest life?
I mean, it's 1 point, right?
Yeah.
So it's pretty indistinguishable.
And
so.
Gideon's gonna lose 2 on his turn.
Yeah.
That's true. So I guess on my attack, Josh takes 6 in the air.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Not like you're gonna gain that back.
Yeah,
And that's a
I have
pass
gained
turn.
8 life so far, and I am 3 life down.
I simply wouldn't play cards that cause me to lose life.
My life's not even at
I
0.
haven't.
Yeah, I don't think Josh has.
I will draw a card.
I will also draw a card.
I will lose a life.
I won't.
I'm gonna play a Nomad Outpost. Tapped, notably.
Indeed, it will be.
Pay 3. I'm gonna cast Wild Wasteland. Skip your draw step. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play those cards this turn. To combat with me, I will swing the Indestruct where it keeps going, and then I will swing a 3/4 and a and a 2/2 at George.
I will block the 2/2 with my 1/3.
It's also a 3/3.
You said 2/2, so I
I
won't.
said also a 3/3.
Wait.
The 2/2 still gets blocked.
Okay, yeah, I'm taking the 3.
So the 3/4 and the 3/3 get in.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Because why would I hit my delightful friend Michael?
Because you're married to me?
Domestic moment. Pass the turn.
Thanks. You know when you make a deck and it's just like, this is the shit. You just show up to
when
your
you make a
friend's
deck?
house.
No, actually,
And,
no.
and your friends are like the greatest MTG players you ever hang out with.
Oh.
I don't think
You're like,
you,
look
I
at
don't
my
think you were
deck.
the one being referred to.
Well, that is also a very short list.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, no, your deck doesn't work like that. It's just... You've been playing this deck for weeks now.
You're like, man, this deck's really cool.
And isn't that the person you're also playing with is also as knowledgeable as you are?
Right, we're just equals. Landfall triggers, upkeep would be the second one. Creature enters the battlefield, so I'll scry 1. It's just... It's so painful for me. Let's focus up. Let's focus up.
Let's lock in.
Let's give me some of that. Just give me some of that, Unc. All right, we're gonna tap a green. I'll tap the temple for 1 floating. I'll do a Crippleth right.
Crippleth, right?
Cryptolith.
When I broke this arm, that was me being a crippleth right. The right spelled R-I-G-H-T. Because it was my right arm that was broken.
Oh, I see.
Get with the program.
I'm trying. Okay, my head ain't all in the game.
Yeah,
My whole world's been turned upside down right now.
You've had your skull opened a little bit.
Absolutely, just fuckery, man. Just fuckery. I'll do a green, and I'll use the 1 floating from the Temple of God. Blanchwood.
Not the false god.
Oh, the false god. Blanchwood Prowlers, a 1/1. When it enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. You may put a land card from among the cards milled this way into your hand. If you don't, put a +1/+1 counter. So I'll mill 3. It's going to be Descend 1 for a Blood Rage Mycoid.
These cards are really good for this, by the way.
Thrashing Brontodon for a 2nd Descend. And then Gaia's Blessing.
Shuffles your library back
Shuffles
in.
it right back in. So
But you still descended.
twice.
Yeah, you still descended.
Yeah, that's right. I need to change it to that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You need a
I see it
self-mill
now.
deck.
I see it now. I was
Yeah,
like,
things like cemetery tampering, out of the tombs, really good.
I have them.
Stuff that do rad counters.
I was trying to build.
Well, I saw Tato Farmer in there.
Yeah. I have some
Potato
mill,
farmer's
but
real
most
So
of
maybe
it-
it's not as
this-
bad as you think.
No, dude, you don't know. It's bad, dog.
There's probably so many aristocrat strategies in there.
Yes, dude. Yes. And just like I have bootleggers in here to make treasure tokens. Yeah. That's why. To make treasure tokens.
Bootlegger.
Yeah. To make treasure tokens. To sack the treasure tokens to trigger the descend.
Trigger.
I didn't do a land, so that gets a +1/+1. And then I will.
Make a bunch of dudes at your end step, I'll tell you that much.
I'm trying to do 1, 2.
You could even
3.
clamp this and get another descend. Because it would die.
It would.
It went down.
I might do the Saproling though.
Hey, Falconrouth Noble. I know that card.
Yep, flying 2/2. Whenever it or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life and I'll gain 1 life. I will.
Blood fartist. Because it's worse.
Because it costs more?
I'm dancing!
Look at me, I'm dancing.
I'll tap a black and I'll skull clamp the. I can't.
I feel like Michael has a play he's really
you
excited
can.
about.
You can
He's
a little
waiting
bit.
for
I
his
could.
turn to get
I
going.
would descend, right? But who
Yeah.
cares?
I mean, you have enough mana to do
Yeah.
both.
Who cares? I'll do the Saproling.
It's kind of obvious what my play
lets me
is
draw
next turn,
2
though. It's on the
cards.
board.
And a creature died this way,
Big thing, bigger ass. Sacrifice thing with big ass.
so I'll gain a life.
That's not really a big ask.
And then you 3 would lose 1 life.
Wait, all of us will lose a life?
That's why I gave him his life back.
No, oh, I'm so sorry. It is target player.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's probably gonna be me, though, right? Because I'm at the highest life.
Because
Yeah,
you've been
fair.
swinging at me, you know.
That's
all.
fair. Like, it's
fair.
reasonable.
That's
It's just one. It's just one.
Even if it was a lot, I'd be like, that makes sense.
Yeah. I
Because
will.
you are still in your 40s.
You wish. You like older men.
No?
You like Foxy Grandpa?
What?
What do I really?
Look, this was a marriage of convenience.
Just not.
It's become very inconvenient in the time between.
It really has. I'm questioning my life choices. I'm actually thinking maybe I should have married Chris.
Yeah, because Chris is drawing so many cards.
I will. Yeah, for real. I will tap it for
It was
1,
before the skull clamp hit the board.
True.
and
Sure.
then I'll skull clamp the Thallid, making my descend up 1, bringing it here. I'll draw 2.
Who's gonna lose a life?
I'll gain 1 life, and then I'm gonna make you lose 1 more life.
You also didn't gain your life the other time.
Oh, okay.
Who's at 27? What do you mean?
What?
Who's at 27?
No, I accidentally hit him down to 27 when I was going around the rotation.
I see.
Oh.
When he said everybody.
So you just made me look like a lying liar. is
No,
what
I just
happened.
confused you. It's fine. You're not a liar. You
look
just
like
were
a
wrong.
lying liar.
There's a difference between lying and being wrong.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will have to do 2 cards. So I'll do a Dreadnought Carnage Dominus?
Oh.
Dominus?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, this was definitely built as an aristocrat. There's got to be a reanimation spell or something in your hand. Or
So
have you just
3,
been like, dying is
4.
not exactly what I want.
And then I'll do,
Like, I will say Dreadnought does double Skull
Well,
Clamp.
in your cleanup, this won't count for MycoTyrant because that happens
No!
that happens at the end of your end step.
Stop.
Yes, we went over this earlier this game.
It's fine. It's fine.
So you'll make your 3 boys and then you'll clean up.
That's right. I'll make my 3 boys.
You still made 3 whole
I
boys.
still made 3 whole boys. You are right. And then that put me at 3, 4, 5. So he's a 5/5 trample. I'm gonna pass there. I'm gonna pass. That's gonna be it right there.
Look how much restraint Chris has shown by you being very open and not attacking you.
I know.
I've drawn a card.
You need to remind me. Of
I will
sleep.
draw a card.
And lose a life.
I didn't realize it was open.
Well, technically not, but Josh isn't going to block with these creatures that they have.
Unless the block won't kill the thing, like we've seen just a moment ago.
Oh,
You can have that. You're good.
do you mind if I scry 1 3 times before you do this?
I mean, it was
the trigger on the fungus.
Is it a May?
No.
Then do it.
Okay.
You don't have to ask.
Yeah, I'll leave that. That's fine.
Okay. So now we
Chris,
all
I may
reveal.
have seen it because I'm a dirty little cheater.
Well, you're about to seal it.
That's okay.
See
You're
it
about to see it.
anyway.
Yeah, he's easy by a parlay.
Ashnod's Altar.
Island.
Damn. That a land too?
No.
Oh, that's an instant. Okay.
Secure
So
beliefs.
I get 3 green, gain 3 life. Gideon gains 3 life.
and then I
And
lose
draw
2.
an extra card and lose 2, and each of you lose 1.
Why does he lose 2?
Because he drew 2 cards.
I did not hear that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I
Because
have,
Josh's marriage has started to benefit me more than it's benefited
Yeah,
Josh by,
honestly.
quite a bit.
Alright, so I have 3 green mana.
I gotta be aggressive because ascending means putting it to the graveyard, so I gotta start swinging things to be aggressive.
Yeah.
I will use.
Because things dying in combat will trigger descent.
Right.
I will
Not that, but
I
that
will
doesn't
use
matter.
that 3 green
Yeah.
mana and 1 white
White!
for Master of Ceremonies.
This is a really interesting sequence here. Not sequence. Card names.
At the beginning of my upkeep, each opponent chooses money, friends, or secrets.
I'm going to
Yeah.
pongify that.
Well, it's on the stack, so.
Oh.
Also,
it won't
it's
matter?
not that bad.
No, sorry. Let me let you finish it because it was like gung ho. It's a politics. So finish. Go ahead, finish. Sorry.
Yeah,
A little trigger.
I choose money, friends, or secrets, and for every choice of money, whoever chose money and I get a treasure.
Okay.
Whoever chose friends and I get a 1/1 citizen. And secrets, whoever chose secrets and I draw a card.
So nobody's gonna say secrets, right?
Probably
Probably
not,
not.
with
Okay.
Underworld Dreams.
And I would love to have more 1/1s. I would so love to have more 1/1s.
I wouldn't mind having a 1/1.
So my bad. I got a little.
Get a little
once I
trigger
start,
happy.
once I started hearing like each person picks politics, die. My apologies.
Oh, goddamn.
A little
dude.
gung ho there.
Sorry, Josh. Josh gives me PTSD with politics.
I don't even play that many politics.
Like,
cards.
yeah.
PTSD stands for politics.
Yeah.
Politic trauma stress disorder.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. Man, that was clever.
2, 3, Temple Bell. Tap, everybody draws a card.
I think I may have identified what the stack might be about.
Just a smidge.
Can you educate me? I'm a little lost on how this deck.
So Chris, this is actually a group hug deck.
Oh, this is a group hug deck.
This is a group hug deck.
Pay no attention that all of this is going to hurt.
right. Because
But
there's.
You will be drawing cards.
Well, I have to attempt to win the game somehow.
Do you?
Yes!
Well, no, because lately Chris has been asking me like how a group hug deck works. So here's actually a very
So
good
yeah,
example of that.
that is how a group hug deck works, is that it does things that benefit every player at the board. I just try to benefit more
I see.
or make you hurt for the benefits that I'm giving.
Josh, how does that feel looking at that? For context, I just like fanned out my hand.
How does it feel looking at that?
Jesus Christ.
It feels like y'all are gonna discard soon.
I haven't needed to discard yet. Bitch.
Well, I'm gonna play a Bajuka Bog and exile your graveyard.
Okay. I don't have any
I was
recursions.
about to say, hold on.
Well, I've had.
Wouldn't you have done that to the Descend?
Yeah.
I don't care really. I neither one's really doing that much right now, and I just needed a
Damn.
land.
I know.
Damn.
It's true though.
I needed a land. I needed a land drop.
But still, like, you really want the Golgari deck.
He's done it. It's the final.
Mono blue that can't recur at all.
Let this be my comeback from now.
So I'm going to go to my end step and untap my lands.
Alright, Michael.
Okay.
You don't want to do any Geralf stuff on your end step?
What made you
No,
untap
not
those?
right. Oh, no, actually, I
Wilderness
can't do that right now,
Reclamation.
can't I?
Yeah, you
So I
sacrifice
guess-
the Wall of Runes.
So
You
I guess...
can't really do that because it's a creature. You just played it last turn.
Oh, okay, then I'm just going to wait till I get to
Okay.
my turn.
It is your turn.
That lets me know that there's no walls in that hand. L
Not yet.
plus
anyway.
Retaio.
Wait, you're zombie.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Zombie.
Zombie.
Let's see. I'm going to start by playing Island.
Hey, is this like a mono blue deck or
It
something?
sure is, pal.
It's very strange.
Then I'll go ahead and tap my crenellated wall to give my Wall of Runes +0/+4. So now it's 0/8. Then I'm going to go ahead and tap Geralf to sacrifice my 0/8 wall
Oh my god.
to make a flying 8/8 zombie.
Feels Jason Bourne.
I need more dice. Just somebody pass me a fuck ton of dice. Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
A fuck ton, too.
Grazie. Yeah, just put all these. That's
I'm not
8,
gonna
right?
need I won't need them anymore. That's not the way my dick works.
It's not the way my dick works, man.
My dick don't work.
My dick fell off.
Just send me to the website where we can just build decks
Tattoo
together so you guys can
for
improve
arcane
these.
Arcadeck, not a sponsor.
Okay.
Yeah, we should do
Says
that.
you.
We should do that.
I mean, as far as I'm aware.
Then tap
Please educate me,
3.
YouTube man.
Educate me.
Tap 3 for the coolest dude in this deck. Kelpie Guy!
Is that
What
like,
the
is
fuck?
there a reason you said it like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
Post Malone.
Post Malone.
Could you enlighten me?
Post Malone would just say Kelpie Guy instead of Kelpie Guide.
Oh, I see.
It is.
What does he do?
When I tap
Untapped
him, I
target
untap
permanent.
another permanent. But him got the slowness, so...
He got that fatty stupid disease.
I see.
Then, to do that with Josh, guess what? I don't have to discard this turn, so...
But you don't want to attack with your 6/6?
I'm debating on who to attack with.
I could make you have to discard this turn. I have 2 draw things on board.
Nah, but you want to use them on my turn. So
I
you draw
do.
more cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you fool.
So no, you don't. We all know when they're going to be used.
However, I have been known to be spiteful.
It's true. Let's see. Because, I don't know, I feel bad if I hit game because I know he's going to get fucked by Josh.
I mean, yeah, the wedding ring dictates that.
Yeah.
In what way is he getting fucked by me?
I don't
Look
know,
at my
he's
life
gonna-
total, look at his. Look at his hand, look at mine.
But you keep hitting him with all these draw spells.
Oh no.
That's making him lose more
I'm,
life.
I'm also gaining him life. Like, what are you on?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Arnar.
Oh, no.
Help me.
Just to put him out of his misery.
By the way, this one also gains life.
Can I? I'm going to put him out of his misery. Chris takes 6 in the air.
I'll block it.
Oh, you have a reacher?
No,
There's
I'm
a flyer.
Oh, well, how big is it?
Just a 2/2.
Oh, it's dead, yeah.
It's Turbo Dead.
I'll gain a life from it, and you'll lose a life for it.
Okay,
That's what
okay.
you get.
Yeah, that's what I get. Pastor.
Put him out of his misery.
Who's
No,
in misery?
fuck you.
This is my comeback.
Don't call it a comeback.
I've been in for years.
Don't come on my back.
Oh,
Huh?
Word.
Oh.
I'm skipping my draw step, but I am exiling the top 2 cards of my library.
In response to that, trigger Temple Bell.
So we all
I've
draw
already
one?
exiled the top 2.
So Temple Bell after the trigger?
Yeah.
Fine.
I will draw.
I will draw, and then I will
Will
draw
draw?
again.
Oh, I'll take one.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, because it's Underworld Dream, or Underworld Dreams.
Gotcha.
Underwear dreams.
Underwear Dreams.
Underwear dreams, of course. I'm going to play this Mountain.
Mountain.
I'm going to tap 2 for the Staff of the Storyteller.
Oh.
When
I'm just gonna go ahead and tap Queen.
I
Everybody
will
may.
decline.
Okay, I will choose to draw.
I'll decline.
What?
Do you want to draw a card?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well I will gain a life, and Gideon will gain a life.
No, it's.
Oh, right,
turn.
it's not my turn.
My turn.
Okay, my bad.
I don't have any spirit synergies. Do you guys mind if I just use this Thopter token for the 1/1 flyer?
Yeah,
Go
sure.
ahead.
And I made a. I have 3 triggers that actually happen in sequence. I have the Staff of the Storyteller trigger, which will make me that I've got the quest counter. And then I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter onto the Thopter because of Securitron Squadron. I will then tap 4 for my commander.
Ooh.
Some would hardly know this person.
I hardly know.
And
Hey,
then I
that's
will
the name of the show.
wait a minute. And then I'll go to combat. I will swing the Overseer, who's got Indestructible,
Yeah.
over y'all.
Oh my god.
Charizard trigger, I will sacrifice the non-flying token to make 2 that also don't have flying. I will use this to mark that there's 2 of them. This will get a counter. And then each of these will get a +1/+1 counter put onto them because of the Securitron
So they are
Squadron.
both 2/2s?
They're both 2/2s. And they're coming at you.
I'll block one of them.
And then, well, before that,
Okay.
I'm also going to... The second one will be deal damage equal to the number of tokens you control, which is 3, to you as well.
Okay. I'll still block the one of the 2/2s with my 8/8 and still take 3. Or
Yeah.
4. No, 5.
So how big is the?
And then Bastion
Overseer?
of Remembrance will trigger for the sacrifice token, so I'll gain 1, which means you will stay at the same life total. And then you will lose 1, and then you will lose 1. And then, when the thing becomes blocked, everybody, well, you also have a 4/4 indestructible
Okay,
coming at you.
that's what I was asking. I declined to block.
Okay, so whenever that becomes blocked, you again will stay at the same life total because of the wedding ring. And then both of you guys will lose another life, and then you will lose 4 because of the Overseer has 4 power, rather. And
Unfortunately, my Master of Ceremonies has 4 toughness. I'd honestly rather not lose it right
I
now.
have 11 cards in my hand. Discard Shadowblood Ridge. I'm descending.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Descend
Paladin
upon the
Elizabeth
centers.
Taggarty, get in the graveyard yet again. Deadly Dispute. And...
Bro, I might descend on my turn. Well, I have 8 cards in hand right
And
now.
Court of Embreth.
Ripperoni for Chris.
It deals damage, but it also forces me to draw a card on my turn. I just don't want that. I'll pass.
Thanks.
Like, man, I just don't want to draw a card.
Not on my turn, at least.
I will untap
Why
the
not?
turn.
I can't think of why.
I will draw for turn. Play a Myriad Landscape for turn. It's going to enter tapped.
Guy's Blessing's a hell of a drug, huh?
Yeah, that had me tripping for a
I
minute.
saw your brain to like turn the gears like, wait a second.
There are some things about this that I think I can do.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute!
Landfall trigger.
Who
that.
are you?
Scrying because of the land or the sapperling.
What if we didn't? Oh, I also have 2 triggers of the vault. Sorry.
Sure.
So it's at 3 quest counters now.
Okay. I will. Sorry, babe, not right now. I'm playing Magic.
Babe.
I'll tap Temple of the False God for 1. I'll do a Swamp for 3. I'll cast out Ashnods. And then I will sack the Saproling to Ashnods for 2 floating. And then I will...
Playing some sort of newfangled aristocratic deck.
I'm trying to make this shit work. I told you what, this is not the way the deck was meant to be. I'll Dread Return, target creature from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Oh, so you did have a reanimation spell.
I did.
I see.
And I will 2 Drift Nod, which lets me scry. Even though like, I already scried earlier, but it is what it is.
What it is.
8/3 of a creature dying causes a triggered ability or a permanent you control to trigger. That ability triggers an additional time.
And then you sacrifice 3 creatures to do
In
it again.
response.
Yes?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Okay.
You do have 2 removal spells
Shut
in your
up.
hand that can be each be cast for 1
I
mana.
don't know what all, like, what... Are there any death triggers on these? Or, I don't know.
Skull Clamp.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
Ash
good.
Nod?
That's drawing 4 cards.
Every time for 1 mana.
Okay, I'm just also making sure, like, one of these other guys...
Would
have
Ash
it,
not
so-
give me 4 mana?
No, that's not a trigger.
That's not a
included
death
ability.
trigger.
I got you. Interesting.
Then,
Cheater.
yeah, I think I will put a stop to that. I'm gonna make a monkey out of it.
Well, nothing has happened since Driftnod's been put in the stack, so you had no chance to have priority
Oh.
yet.
Okay, fine. God.
What does that mean? What am I looking at?
Next time you do something, he's probably killing your Drivnod.
Okay.
Even if you pass a phase, he can kill your Drivnod.
Yeah.
Okay, so this resolves?
Yeah, it's on the
resolve.
battlefield.
Okay.
You gotta learn how priority works, Michael.
No, I don't want to.
I do too.
It's stupid.
I will. I don't want to, I will. I will.
I will.
I will. I'll sack 1 of the fungus for 2 more mana from Ashnods.
Am I good
You can now respond, yes.
Okay. Monkey.
This?
Yes.
Yeah, and you can also respond with its ability.
By sacrificing creatures to make it indestructible.
Well,
so it,
no,
it's-
exiling 3 creature cards from your graveyard
Oh, sorry, my
and
bad.
paying 2 black mana or 4 life.
To make it indestructible?
Yeah, to make it
Correct.
indestructible.
I don't have 3 creatures.
Well, you know, I tried.
I can take 4 life for it though?
Well, you still
Well, you
have to do the
the
other
creatures as well.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So what's hapending to it? Is it just
It's
getting
turning into a
destroyed?
3/3.
It's dying and you get a monkey.
I'll make a monkey.
It's dying and
out
it's turning
of
into a
you.
monkey?
No. So basically, it dies, and in its place, you get a 3/3 ape.
Can I
But-
respond by sacking it to Ashnods for mana?
You
You
can.
You can, but you won't get your
Either way,
monkey.
yeah, you don't get the monkey if you do that. But you do get the 2 mana, and you descend either way.
I don't want the monkey.
Okay.
Okay, so you get 2 mana,
Fuck you, monkey.
and you've descended once so far this
So I
turn.
got 4 mana because I did the fungus. He responded.
Wait, you
And I did
casted
the
a
Dreadnought.
reanimation spell. That's not permanent. Never mind. Keep going.
Okay.
You descended once.
Okay.
It's a bit rude.
I was thinking Blood Chief's Ascension for a minute. Just
Yeah.
card entering graveyard.
Card that enter your graveyard, pee in your eye a little
So
bit.
with the 4 floating that I have, I'm gonna spend 3 of it, and then I will tap Spore for a black, and then a swamp, and then I will sack the Spore Mound as well for Casualty 3, which is a 3/3.
Causality.
Causality.
Casualty.
So
Demonic Tutor twice.
Is it casually?
Yes.
I've actually never seen the word spelled out.
Demonic Tutor twice, huh?
No.
Huh.
With still a bunch of mana?
And you've descended twice as well. Wow, he slapped that one down.
He knew exactly what he was getting. Craterhoof.
Children.
I would actually like a Shieldred right about now.
Would you?
Yeah. No matter which kind.
Just
Even the Apocalypse?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm not really drawing a lot of cards here.
Oh. I mean, I can force you to draw 1. That's it right now.
I do have Staff of the Storyteller, but I don't have to use it.
Yuffie, what are you doing up there?
Yuffie, you know
Oh my
better.
gosh.
Get down. Yuffie.
Yuffie, get down! Get down!
Still peeking the mic. I've turned it down so much.
what does flashback do? Does that make me be able to do it immediately? Or...
From your graveyard.
You can cast it from your graveyard for its flashback cost, and then you exile it.
The timing rules of the card still apply.
Yes.
For instance, the sorcery has to be done at sorcery speed.
Thank you.
An instant can be done whenever, as long as you have priority.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha,
Michael.
gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
No.
I have one floating.
I should just let you like cast the Pongify and be like, okay, what's your target? And be like, I'm gonna target that thing. Well, it's still in the stack.
No. I refuse.
What to do? Because I just reduced my board by a shit
Just
ton.
deal with it.
No.
Yes, die
No.
mad.
No. Play the game.
No.
By the rules.
Absolutely not. You don't.
Yeah, I do. What are you talking about?
Good, the rain is chilling out.
I staunchly adhere to the rules most of the
You
time.
do.
Gideon sprinted in here after taking a massive shit to correct us on camera that
Yeah.
one time.
I
We
will
have that on video.
use-
It hasn't been uploaded yet, though.
I'll tap one of my
Maybe it's uploaded by the
fungus.
time I'm
It
posting
probably,
it.
yeah.
I'll tap a Soul Ring, and I'll use my one floating from the Ashnaughts for 4 mana for a Pitiless Plunderer.
Cool.
It's like a guy.
It is a guy. It is absolutely.
I hear
a
he
guy.
makes treasure, but something bad has to happen first.
Yes.
Death.
I will scry.
Also, I'm very glad the Drivnod is not here for that.
I don't know why you fought me on that. I got rid of the thing.
I didn't fight you on it. I fought it on the fact that you.
Yeah, he was just making you do the rules correctly.
Yeah.
Do the rules corrector.
I want to be difficult.
I will
He wants to cheat.
Muy difícil.
flashback by sacking 3 creatures.
Make 3 treasures.
Oh yeah. I'll make 3 treasures.
Would have been 6.
I would descend once with the Blanche to flashback the Dread Return,
Getting back the Drivnod.
giving back
Oh,
the Dreadnought.
okay.
Oh, well, it's back.
And then this is exiled.
Never mattered.
And I have
Well, it still mattered.
3 treasures.
Yeah, it's only 3 treasures right now instead of 6. And you forced Chris to use Dread Return on getting back a big piece like Drivnod rather
Yeah.
than the Blood Artist.
True, true.
Do you have Chatterfang in here?
No.
Here goes Infinite with that.
I know. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do an infinite.
L.
Yeah, you already did. When you played Shadowfang.
Oh, I think
oh.
just now. Like,
I thought now. I was like, wait a
You gotta
second.
point this out.
I didn't want to do
Let's
the,
keep this out.
I didn't wanna
Also,
do
this is a 1/1 again.
It is, in fact, a 1/1 again.
Shrank. Power up. Shrank.
Buck, how does Ashnod's ability work for priority? Can I do that whenever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can activate it at instant speed. Whenever you have priority, you can activate it. It is also considered a mana ability.
So it doesn't use the stack, which means you shouldn't have actually been able to respond to the.
Yeah, so we still let you break the rules.
Yeah.
Damn
Okay.
it.
Deal with it.
It's okay.
Wait, no,
So,
he...
game
Wait,
loss.
no, he did that in response to the Pongify. He did that.
No, that's not what I'm referring to because Chris went, I'm going to sacrifice this for 2 mana, and then you went, now you can respond. And then
See, I was just
couldn't.
told wrong then.
Yeah.
I see.
I thought he activated a different ability. That's my bad. I should pay more attention.
It's okay. I should learn how to play
And
the
I just
game.
went with it because I was like, okay, Josh got it.
I will...
You know me and my coolness, my believing in my friendliness.
Luckily, Drivnod does not
Yeah, but you believed in
multiply
Josh.
Ashnod's
That's fair.
ability.
That was my biggest error.
That's rude.
I will tap 4, and I will sack 3 treasures for 7,
Jesus.
and then I'll do a Butcher.
Butcher of
Oh.
Malakir. Ooh.
Responses?
Oh, man.
I'm tapped out.
Oh, brother. Oh, I'm going to have to sacrifice creatures later. Oh, no.
Because I can't do
Oh.
this, right? Yeah, just get back to my turn to do his thing.
Yeah, it still has something
Yeah.
sick.
Oh, no. I'm going to have to sacrifice a creature.
Well, Michael does have another removal spell.
I'll scry for it.
Oh, I'm being a shitter right now. I have a bunch of doofy idiots.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I will move to my end step, and I've descended 3 times. I'll make 3 fungus, and then do I still hold priority?
Well, there's a round of priority.
Okay, so I can't immediately sack these as the end step is happening
You can, but
Okay.
why would you?
to make everyone else sack a creature.
That would be very rude.
Kind of rude.
Wouldn't it be more beneficial when there's, I don't know,
I have no idea.
more shit for you to grab?
I don't know. I thought just keeping the board clear was fine.
Because with Drivnon on
Because,
the
like, all
battlefield,
you're getting
you
out
would
of me
wipe
is
out
I'm-
our entire boards
Yeah, I'm.
right now.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is.
Because we'd
true.
all have to
Right.
sacrifice 6 creatures.
Right?
However, you'd be taking a lot of life loss.
Elaborate.
Bastion
Bastion
of
of
Remembrance.
Remembrance.
Because I'm going to sacrifice all my shit.
And
Right.
since you made him sacrifice it, he's gonna hit you with it.
No,
Right.
it's everyone.
Oh, okay. Well, still.
And you won't even gain life back from your wedding ring because it's on Chris's turn.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. I'm already losing with this bad deck. That I've. It's not bad.
Yeah, my sacrifice engine became online first, but
That's okay. I don't mind losing anymore in this game. Once I found out that my shit does not work the way I thought. Yeah, I'll pass. I'll leave it alone then.
Okay.
Alright, Josh, do something. Save us.
Untap. Upkeep. Master of Ceremonies, Michael.
Money.
I get treasure. Gideon.
friends.
We get dudes. Dudes.
I'll
Dudes.
use this warrior
Okay,
first.
so we each get dudes.
Uh,
Green and white
This will trigger
citizen.
Staff the Storyteller.
that's a 1/1.
Yes.
I'll get to put a counter on it.
Do that.
This also triggers Security Squadron and my Overseer.
Creature in the battlefield will allow me to scry.
Okay. This Cataract Parasite is a 1/1 green and white citizen.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought you were playing that like, oh, that
No.
sucks.
No, I don't have a red permanent anyway.
Oh, my bad. I just remembered the bad part of it. I didn't realize it was a...
Yeah, but it's
Oh.
conditional.
Gotcha.
Okay. And then... Oh yeah, and I need my treasure. Now I draw for turn.
I will also draw
Yeah.
and lose one.
I finally got what I've been looking for.
Move this thing.
A second blue source. Mistgate Pathway.
I need to snap back here, man. I just
Now I get to play a funny card.
like
That's fair.
2...
I mean, you still gotten like a,
It's not bad.
a very sizable amount of fungi.
yeah.
And I'm going to
It's just
play
it isn't-
Forced Fruition.
What's that do?
Whenever any of my opponents cast a spell, they draw 7 cards.
Josh.
Pretty good. I don't have.
So I just deck you on my turn? Is what I'm hearing?
I mean, you'll take a lot of damage for it.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. I just wanted to see this card go off. If it goes off by killing me, okay. It's neat. I am sad about it.
Why couldn't you just wait like one more turn for that? You clown.
Because I've been trying to cast it for a while, just haven't had a second blue source. That's why I wanted the treasure. But then I drew a second blue
God,
source.
how you just making everything harder for everybody else?
Yes.
How?
You draw 7 cards.
Right, I had a plan in
Granted,
mind.
that means you
to
have 4
help
spells
us.
till you die.
So, if you sack and then Iron responds sack, does this trigger for a different card that you're sacking because it's on a stack, or does it?
What are you saying?
Right. Okay, right. So let's say in the situation you sack a card in response to whatever, not me. Right.
With what?
I don't know. You say you're gonna sack it, right? To something that's gonna do
To the
damage.
effect of Butcher of Malakir.
Before this.
It'd be to that.
It'd be 2.
I don't have any sack outlets on board. The damage would come
Aside
from this.
from going to combat with
when a creature
Charizard.
dies,
Okay. Thank you. All right. Sorry.
Let's parlay.
I was thinking about something else.
Fate Stitcher.
assemble the legions.
Squirming Emergence.
Alright, so I get 4 green mana, 4 life. Gideon gets 4 life.
Well, and then I lose 2
Yeah.
because I draw 2.
Yeah. I currently have access to 2 mana with my treasure. Well. Oh wait, no, I have 4 green mana. What am I talking about? I will use 3 of that green mana for Rites of Flourishing.
Well, what does that do?
Nothing to Gideon, except for
Oh, yeah.
allowing you to play an extra land. But everybody draws an extra card on their draw step. He skips his draw step. And everybody can play extra lands.
It's not fun.
The way he says it is so deceiving.
Right now!
It's so deceiving.
Because I know it's a snake.
What's the deception? It's
John,
right
yeah,
there.
John,
Yeah.
being a
It's
snake
not-
oil salesman.
Wait.
There's no deception.
Rites of Flourishing does not do anything
It's
bad on its own.
Here, it's right here.
I'm not your side. Wait, get back.
It's that shit.
It's that one card.
I see.
I'll play up Plains.
seems so deceiving. Tool.
My dude, how am I deceiving you?
I just want to curl up into a ball.
Said it was a 5-color Necrostar deck at the beginning of the game. I feel like I'm being deceived.
Activate the Orzhov signet. Play a Golgari signet.
Wait a second.
Sacrifice
What would you tap? What would you tap for
with
that?
the planes.
Oh, okay.
Into the Orzhov signet. What?
Yeah.
Josh didn't say that part. Or I didn't hear him.
Golgari
Let's hear
signet
them.
into a Boros signet.
What the fuck?
Look, I need some mana, okay?
What's the matter with you?
You've been drawing all these cards and have not gotten mana?
Not really. I've been needing
You
a
play-
second blue source for a
You've been
while.
playing a land drop every turn.
Yeah, just not in the color I needed until now.
Look at this day.
Maybe, like, I don't know, Chromatic Lantern could help.
Also, here's the thing. Your playmat, barely visible. The tokens decks have less permanence than you.
Okay, how many creatures do I have?
I can't tell, actually.
About 5?
Yeah.
3, 4.
Five.
How many of them are valid
Four?
attackers?
All of them, actually.
Yeah,
They have
5.
power.
You have
Yeah.
5? Oh, there's
None
2
of them have
1-1s?
0 power.
Yeah, those are 2 1/1s, a 1/3, a 3/4.
Yeah.
This is the biggest thing on my board.
Okay, they're still valid attackers.
Yeah.
They do damage. Not like this fucking thing with 0.
Oh yeah, because that's not going to do anything.
Not attack-wise, no.
It's definitely not going to add 4 power extra to your board
That's
that
for
has flying.
Toughness, Josh. It's different.
Yes, and it's definitely not going to add 4 power to your board
Where do
with
you-
flying.
I'm like looking at this and trying to find out where it says plus like anything to power.
It doesn't.
Here, hold on, Gideon.
It
You
was
need to
a two.
add the second line of text.
I'm like, yeah, but this doesn't say plus on the power anywhere either.
Is it the toughness?
1 + 1.
Yeah, yeah, it's the toughness.
Add the 2 together, you moron.
Josh is just wording it poorly is what's going
I'm
on.
not
that's-
wording it
that's
poorly.
the
They're
same.
being
So why is it
idiots.
saying power?
I don't
Right? Is that the
know.
question?
Yeah, I don't get it.
No, I'm with you, Uncle.
They're making fun of the way you worded it, Josh.
I didn't word it anything weird.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Oh, this was tap 2, I think.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Go to my end step and untap my
I was
lands.
just being a shitter.
You
Yeah, that's
are.
all.
Yeah.
You are. Yes.
So I have to draw 2 cards.
Did you cast any spells after Force Fruition, or is it just whenever an opponent? It is.
It's
whenever
opponent
an
only.
okay.
Fuck.
Lord, fuck. Because that, like, it completely messes up what I wanted to do, because I want to deal with Drivnot again. But now I
still
can't.
can.
Cast like
No.
a filter out.
Then I lose like a quarter of my life. Oh, I drew 2, my bad. You take 2.
Use like a third of your life.
You know, blue being the thing that doesn't deal with enchantments outside of counter spells, which I haven't seen.
Counterspell.
Enchantment. 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 Enchantment.
That's right, you have enchantments out for days.
Artifact. 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 Artifact.
Interesting.
So I'm playing Island.
Artifact.
Then
Indubitably, yes, quite.
Josh, take 14 in the air.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you should have seen that coming.
I did, but still.
This was like written on.
And then I'm
the
going to
walls.
tap Kelpie Guy to untap my 8/8.
Respectable, viable,
And pass turn.
sexual. Thanks.
I got your back.
Oh.
What? Untap.
In response to the trigger on the stack.
Why?
Just because I feel like it, and I was going to do it at the right time this time. Everybody draw a card.
You did it at kind of the wrong time.
I already took mine.
Oh, okay.
I also just took mine.
Okay.
I would simply not have that problem, I feel. That's just me, though. And now I will exile the top 2. A Plains. And Marshall's Anthem. Huh. It's not very good, actually. I will play this.
Planes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you have any more lands in your hand, you can also play them.
I'll play this character.
Oh yeah, I forgot I could
Hey!
do that. Oh well. Or is it just Gideon?
It's everybody.
It's everybody.
Oh well.
Could you imagine?
Yeah,
just more like.
it says only person you're married to.
Yeah. That'd be very. That's a very weird.
It's a very specific and weird card.
Yeah.
At that point, you're building a round wedding ring.
Yeah. I'm gonna tap 4. I'm drawing 4.
I forgot to draw a
cards from it.
second card for Gideon drawing a card.
I will play this Mirkwood Bats.
Oh.
I will draw 7 cards.
Yes, you will, and I will draw 7 cards. 7.
I will play this Brazen Cannonade, and I'm going to take 7 more.
Oh, I see. So the problem's been on the board and I'm just blind.
6, 7.
Right, because Josh's Underworld Dreams is going to lose a life when we draw cards, and the Forced Fruition makes us draw 7 cards when we play anything. When we play spells, anyway.
So whenever an attacking creature you control dies, it deals 2 damage to each opponent.
Yikes.
At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, if you attack with a creature this turn, exile the top card of your library until end of combat. On your next turn, you may play that card.
Also, you two are welcome because Gideon is now down to the same life total area of everybody else.
I ain't saying thank you
I didn't
yet.
say thank you.
Because I'm about to draw 7 and lose 7.
I think Gideon's about to kill me.
Good.
Potentially.
That's why I'm
need
saying
to-
you guys are welcome.
I need to walk away for a second. This is important.
Okay. We'll find out which one we sync to when we're ready to get it. So I've done my 2 spells for the turn, and big owied myself. And I've been, while you were in the other room, these 2 both gave me a case as to why they shouldn't die.
Oh, interesting. So
Why
is it my turn?
Why shouldn't you?
Why shouldn't I die?
Yeah.
I don't suppose a pity party would be useful.
Okay. So this is pretty much what you're kind of up against, Chris. I promise not to hit Gideon for a turn, but Josh
I
promises
promise to remove one of Gideon's opponents.
one of me or you. So.
Interesting. I can also remove an opponent.
Oh.
Now, are you lying to me?
Well, I can help you remove an opponent directly.
I can guarantee the removal of an opponent.
I can do it right now if you just direct the damage towards them.
And-
right? Because if I sack, that forces you to sack, which forces you to deal
Oh,
the damage.
you're right.
So then you don't have to have any other deals aside from just not hit me.
But you
that's
do
true.
lose your board.
Hold on, but it doesn't. What? Hold on now.
Then you just tell me how much you need.
No, because then the Mirkwood Bats would also trigger. So.
What does that do?
Whenever I create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses 1 life.
Okay, so then I just take a smaller L over dying? Yeah, okay.
Now, how many creatures do you have on your board, Gideon?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I can sack 1, 4. That'd be 8.
It'd be best if I go if it happened in
But if you do
attacks.
4, that's,
Right,
that's his
right.
entire board.
After they declare blockers, right?
Yeah, that'd probably be it.
And then I just sack 4, which lets you sack however many you need, and I'll just sack that in response. That way you can sack in response.
Those 4 is his entire board, though.
But I don't have to sack all 4. If he blocks 2, I'll just sack 1, so you can only sack the 2. And then on your second main phase, I can just sack more.
That's like fair and reasonable, yeah. My goodness. Wow.
You're just the belle of the ball.
Today I am.
I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna take 3 quest counters off to give +1/+1 counter to everything. And they gain vigilance. Until end of turn, of course.
Right.
It's not permanent vigilance. That'd be
Right.
crazy. I mean, not really, but while vigilance is underrated, I don't think it's game warping. That's not the right amount of counters. I know we put 2. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. I'm going to
Ryan.
But who do I swing at is the question.
That is none of my business.
2 blockers versus 3.
1, 2, 3, 4 blockers.
Oh.
Thank you. And
Thank you.
considering what Chris intends to do, they're dying anyway, so I will block.
If I make them sack 4 before you swing, right?
But
Then I
Gideon
would
still has to
lose
sack
out
4.
hard on that.
So you just don't have a clear path.
That-
Oh, hold up. I have an idea.
This is
You're just gonna.
Oh,
you're
no
gonna
way.
use your. Or you're gonna draw 7 cards. That's what you're gonna do.
No, it's not that. It's just more you're not losing a creature is the problem. So, yeah.
So I'm going to go and declare attackers. of all my tokens at... We're going to spread it out.
Okay.
You let me know what you need, Unc. That's the deal.
All of my
Them's
tokens,
the
including
breaks.
the ones that I'll be creating off of Charizard, my legendary humans here, and my tokens here. And then the trigger, Gesundheit. I will sacrifice this. Well, it was a citizen, which will cause everybody to lose 2 and then lose 1. Although you will stay at the same life total. And then I will make 2. Is it on the back of it? It is. Perfect thing to sacrifice, Gideon. You've done it. 2 of these will be made that will also be going over there.
So what is coming at me so that I may declare blocks?
I still have part of the Kaiser trigger to resolve.
Okay.
The laser part, which would be for 1, 2, 3, 4. And also Mirkwood Bats, everybody loses 2. The 4 is going to go at Josh, just because you also did 14 to me. That has nothing to do with any deals that I made. This should be on 2 still. Your damage is 3 in the air, and a total of 7 on the ground. And yours is... oh, this also gets 1 on the counter. Yours is 10 on the ground.
Minus 10 on the
Indestructible.
ground? Indestructible?
Yeah.
What exactly is coming at me?
The Overseer Vault 76 and Charizard Legion's Emperor.
And how big are they?
Each are 5/5s.
Each are 5/5s. So I guess in response to that, I'll tap my wall to give Geralf +0/+4. I will block your 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an 8/8 and a
Yep.
1/8.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay. So what is the individual power so I know what I'm blocking?
3.
Well, yeah, I'm taking the 3 in the air regardless because I can't do anything about
Yeah.
it.
3, and both these are 2/2s.
Okay. So the 3 power I will block with the Master of Ceremonies, which is 3/4.
Okay, so that's marked for deletion.
And then I have 2 2/2s, and that's it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the 2 2/2s will be blocked by these 1/1 citizens.
This is actually totally fine.
And then we still lose 2, correct?
Yes, because one of your creatures, your tokens is dying. Oh, wait, no, it's not sacrificed.
Yeah.
But
You
we
guys just
lose 1,
Okay.
which I gain
Yeah,
back anyway.
Which you have no interaction with.
Yeah, but you gain 1.
I do gain 1. That's why you are spared the pro. And this also gets a counter because I made tokens. And at the end of combat, Brazen Cannonade will exile Minas Morgul Dark Fortress. I could play that until the beginning of combat on my next turn.
I'm going to go ahead and activate Quain as well. I do choose to draw a card.
I will not.
Nope.
I will decline.
Not my turn.
And then I will have to go to
Jesus
discard.
Christ.
I'm just going to pick the ones I want to keep.
Look at all that descend.
Right?
Oh no, it's not descending. Or it wouldn't be for my descent trigger at least.
Hell.
Because cleanup is after.
So, Chris, one thing that was left out of the discussion explaining what happened to you is based off of that discussion, I am highly incentivized to where the opponent that I remove for Gideon's deal is Michael.
Interesting.
Because Josh is racist.
So if you leave me alive, Michael dies.
I'm discarding Hero
I see.
Bladehold, Othari Sun's Glory,
I don't need my creatures for
Anguish
that.
Unmaking,
Interesting.
Black Market, Mountain, Bonder's Enclave, Isolated Chapel, Plains,
So,
Rose
if you
Cutthroat Raider,
Still need to do that as long as it
Hour of
doesn't kill me.
Reckoning,
Or just
Michael
kill
dies.
both of us. I don't
Raider,
know.
White Glove Gormon,
You could just do
Island
that
of
too.
Oblivion, Baron Bertram, Greywater. Actually, hold on. Let me just- Oh, there's only 6 cards. I can keep one of these. So that for sure. And this Piddle Splendor. I just don't want
So you've descended how many times?
to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How's that make you feel?
Makes me feel stupid.
Actually, Chris, you just have enough power on board to kill Josh.
I know, that's why I'm saying, you leave me alive, Michael
It is
dies.
now-
Well, then you get to play
It is-
spells again.
It is
without
now
having
your
to lose.
upkeep.
Actually,
You
Chris,
also lose 7 life right now if you cast the spell.
so you'll be able to play spells again when Josh dies.
That is an interesting prospect by itself.
Also, look at your board. Do you really need to cast spells?
I think Chris would like to. Like to have the option to.
I'm definitely going to need to, honestly.
I mean, Gideon's probably killing me on his turn.
I mean, not really.
Who knows, right? Who knows?
Also, 2 creatures with power 3 or less enter the battlefield. My bad.
Right. Okay, so... I draw 7 cards, I lose 7 life, I go down to 12.
I will say also, you draw 7 cards, lose 7 life. Highly likely that you will end up descending.
But you'll also lose 7 life when you're at 19.
Well, the descend won't matter for what his deck does either.
Yeah. So it just makes sense to just knock Josh out so you can play cards again.
I'm not saying that. I just wanted you to know that it won't.
I'm just pointing out what happens.
You're just trying to stay alive.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
That's
Josh.
literally
That's
all
the
you're
game.
doing.
It's literally the last man standing, isn't it?
It's just an interesting...
I don't care if I live or die. I just want to cast 1 more spell.
Get it? It's like the thing.
Yeah.
It's just an interesting thing.
It's an interesting prospect, really.
It is, because...
And it's cool that you can play cards, but the rest of us can't without a massive consequence.
Like I said, I just want to cast 1 more
I
spell.
simply wouldn't play cards.
Right? But then that's no fun. I'm just sitting here.
I think I have to go out into Martyr. In the way that I think it's going to have to happen, unless I can find a card that I'm looking for. No, because that means I have to cast at least 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you cast 1, you draw 7 cards.
And lose 7 life.
And lose 7 life.
Right, and I can't open... Oh, man. Yeah, you know...
I can't open.
You know...
Sorry, Josh, I can't open.
Let's just see if this works then.
Ye old job.
I will tap a swamp.
Didn't you have a second fungus token earlier? Why is it on the make new friends every Friday night?
We don't.
This.
I thought that was the
that's
citizen.
the one. That's the
Oh, this
citizen.
is okay.
Yeah, that's the citizen.
They do look very Citizen Pill and
They do. They do. I'm going to tap 1. I'm
Civilian
going to
Corps.
skull clamp the citizen.
Ah, that's a choice.
You think so?
Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life.
You actually
And I
draw
draw
4
4
cards,
cards.
lose 4
Oh,
life.
that's right.
Lose 4 life in hopes I draw a certain card. No.
And no, it's like go for it. Like I
think so?
I
Can
I mean,
I'm
it's
like-
better than taking 7 just for 1 card.
yeah,
I'm going to have to. I'm going to... Because I don't have an answer
which
for
means
anything
there'll be
you
2
got.
Butcher of Malakir triggers.
So we all sack a
1,
creature.
I'm
2,
sacrificing my 2 soldiers.
3.
I'll sacrifice the Kelpie guy.
I'll sacrifice my 2 tapped
So
creatures.
everybody's gonna lose 4 life.
Wait, is it any
My
permanent or
Mirkwood, my
is it
Mirkwood Bats and my
creatures?
Bastion.
Any creature I control is for
and
this
I will
thing.
gain 2.
I don't know about that, though.
Wait, no.
Of course
What's
they
your
do on
Malakir's
accident.
effect? Well, how's it? Like, when do we sacrifice?
Whenever Butcher or another creature I control dies, each opponent
Driven
sacks the
doubling
creature.
Why'd you sacrifice treasures?
I didn't. I sacrificed Selvala and...
Oh, okay. I heard sack 2 treasures from them. My bad.
No, I said 2 tapped creatures.
My bad. I apologize.
I will power.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take an L for the board. We're gonna have to. It's the only way I think I
Wait,
can
do
do
you
this.
have to?
I mean, have to is a strong word.
What's the fun, right?
Trust
So
me,
I'll
the
tap
card I'm going to cast is fun.
It's
4.
not.
It does
probably.
nothing to you.
I'll do Thrashing Brontodon.
I know what it is.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, I just figured it out.
With the 3.
And then you will have to draw 7.
And lose
I will-
7.
Yeah, and lose 7. 1, 2, 3,
I would not sacrifice another creature. You die. You literally die.
7. But I gotta get rid of the enchantment, right?
Yeah.
Sure, you also just do that by killing Josh.
It is on cast, so you would die before
Well,
your
no,
spell would resolve.
this is an ability.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah.
I see.
I mean, if you just want to get rid of the Force Fruition, that's fine. I can still kill Michael.
Oh, he doesn't have
without-
creatures on the board.
No, he's open.
I have 1 creature.
1, and you have
Oh.
5.
Oh, I should.
You have enough
Like I
power
said,
to kill
you
Josh.
can get rid of the Force Fruition. That gets rid of the whole issue.
I can't, because that's gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna kill.
Yeah. This
This
is
is Butcher Malakir.
This is the correct choice, I believe. Oh, I'll get a treasure token from that sack.
I mean, you could also wait till next turn to do that, and Michael's just dead.
No.
You don't have to cast any
Heritage.
spells to kill me.
and I won't right now. I'm just gonna swing.
I'm saying you can wait till next turn to do that, and Michael will be dead.
I'm gonna be dead either way.
No, you
Gideon's
won't.
got me on death's door.
Yeah, I literally, by activating my commander, pretty much.
So this is 4 trample, then 8, 3, and then a 5 flyer, and then 3 1/1s.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I have 7 life.
I just wasn't sure. You have full mana too, so I wasn't gonna take any
Yeah,
chances.
there's a chance that you just like
Yeah.
block something, removal spell, and you just live. Ye old anti-politics. That's what Kenrith pretty much is.
You were gonna die.
Yeah, I had a feeling that's what you had.
You were fine.
That's fine. That's fine. The game then must go on, right?
It's
So now, well, what is dealing the damage here? Is it the bats or the
It's
enchantment?
these two.
it's the bats and the
Oh
enchantment.
shit! I can only do one of them.
You can blow up the enchantment.
And then Brazen Cannonade whenever I go to attack, and if something dies and attacks, it does 2 damage to each person.
I see. So then I should take out the enchantment then.
It's a bit damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
However,
But will I die?
a little bit,
Will you do the 4 to me when that happens?
a little bit,
Right.
little bit,
Right. Because
potentially.
that's what makes sense.
Yeah, that
Right.
would.
But I can cast spells now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I have 1 floating from the Soul Ring.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do that way I know it. Let's see if we can do this right.
Well, you went to combat, so you would lose your floating mana.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. I will tap a black. I'll tap a green. I'll do a Zulaport cut through.
I will let you know
Yes.
that due to how active player, non-active player, you will be dying before your
Gideon's
triggers resolve.
resolve first. Since it's your turn.
I see. But am I dead either way?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate the transparency.
Yeah.
It's all or nothing then, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do all or nothing. Enters, so I'll season of growth. Level 5.
What a weird ass game.
It's a really wild game, honestly.
Like
I
honestly,
mean, it's a game that Gideon won a while ago. We're just trying to decide how it ends.
like I think at this point, out of spite, Chris could sack 4 creatures, make me sacrifice these 4, and you still have like an open
Yeah.
board against me.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. There's nothing I can. There's not much I can do, honestly.
Hey, Chris, do me a favor, read that.
I will in a second. I'll do a black, and then I'll do a Temple of the False Gods for 1 more floating. And I'll cast out Maraca Waltz, return 2 target creature cards from my graveyard to my hand.
But where's Macabre?
I'll do. Oh, thanks.
It's okay.
I thought you were trying to say Malakir.
No,
I was like, that sounds like Malakir.
no, it's Macabre.
And that's that like
But to be fair,
Malakir Waltz
Macabre
makes sense
is a
to
weird
me.
word.
I'll do these 2 for return to my hand. And then I will. Oh, I can't sack, right? Because if I sack, it dies.
Yeah.
If you sack, you die. If
Yeah.
you play your deck at all, you die.
I see. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all.
No,
This is
it never mattered.
Hi mods and staff.
Hi, mods and stuff.
Like I said, Gideon won this before your phone call.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty much.
We were just trying to
Now-
decide how
I
it
didn't-
ended.
I didn't notice that, but now that like I've got it pointed out, like where basically you're at 4, if you do anything, you die.
Which is why you shouldn't have just done anything. Just swing at Josh. And
I
it
didn't
would've
think
been
about
fine.
it. So
Even the swinging at me, he
so
still
nothing
dies.
that I'm doing will resolve because I'll die first and then it resolves.
Pretty much.
That's the part I wasn't understanding.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, I'm just gonna kill myself then. There's nothing.
Yeah, well, buddy, what if I kill myself?
Because there's nothing. If I can't even sack anything, then nothing's gonna trigger. If nothing triggers, then nothing's gonna happen, right? Because if I sack, this won't go off.
Oh, that will go off, but then my shit will die.
Michael's
will
shit will
cause you
die,
to lose.
but
Yeah.
you will
Okay.
die as well.
Even if these guys make me,
You won't get
Yeah.
to gain the life.
Yeah, because those are the way that those will go on the stack first, and then mine will go onto the stack.
okay.
So Gideon's will resolve before yours.
Yeah.
So you will be dead before you.
So
gain
I'll be losing life before the ability for me to gain the life happens.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I see.
Which
I see,
means
I see.
Michael also wouldn't lose the life.
I see. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's what.
Unless you targeted Michael, but that's
There's
up
no
to you.
targeting going on. It's everyone.
Well, I meant.
Everyone.
Oh, right. Well, he would lose to the. He would lose life to the Bastion of Remembrance, though.
Yeah.
I see. Oh,
And lose
yeah.
all of his creatures. because
Well-
of the Dreadnought.
In that case, right. So then
There
I'll
is
just,
a well in that case.
I will. I guess I just sack my board to reset the boards, right?
Or at least
Yeah,
my
and then you
board.
die.
Yeah.
And then I die, right?
Yeah.
That's the only thing. That's the only
It,
thing
it
I
clears
can
everybody's
do.
board because you have enough creatures to have everything die.
Yeah.
Right.
But you die.
But I would have to
Yeah.
die, right? Okay, so then I can't stack the sacks in a different way, right? From different cards. I can't sack a creature to Ashnaughts to also sack
Well,
for
that would cause me to sacrifice 2 creatures, and then you get
And then
2
that-
triggers of that. Yeah.
Right, so everything has to be from one card on the stack for it to resolve, right?
Huh?
Don't worry, I'm understanding. I'll sack my whole board.
Okay, so
Yeah, so holding priority, you sack everything.
Right. Which would kill me.
To clarify that.
which means that you're going to lose 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna lose 8. Okay.
Okay, now you can read this.
Yes. Oh, that's
Actually,
mean.
9 because this is also 9.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's mean.
Yeah.
That's not that mean.
It is mean. Josh is a mean.
Add that to
kid.
the underworld dreams,
Right.
and then Michael just dies.
Yeah.
That's why I was so confidently going, on my turn, somebody dies.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be Gideon.
Also, this is.
I should.
No, wait, no. I'm the one who made it. It's there, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm a widow now. Thank
Yes,
you.
you
Chris.
have a wedding ring
What can I
that does
say?
nothing.
This is a Fallout 4 reference.
Alright, so it's my go.
You're a widow now?
Why wasn't wedding ring in the Fallout precon?
Right? It should have been in the Scrappy Survivor deck too,
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try and do what I can here.
but it was in the Doctor Who decks.
Yeah, well,
I get that there's like a couple of weddings happen in that series, right?
I think the wedding ring from that
Oh,
Tap 4, I'll play Shield Wall Sentinel.
is referring
I'll
to
look
the
for
wedding
a
ring
card
that
with
stuck
Defender.
around after Rory was erased from existence. So, yeah, that's a brain fart.
that is a brain fart. I'll tell you that much.
Rory and Amy's wedding ring.
Yeah. I'll reveal Wall of Frost.
That should have been erased from existence when Rory was erased from existence. Or
I'm
not.
letting you know that I have Aurelia the War Leader in my hand.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Do you just scoop?
No,
I can prove it as well.
no, I'll stick with my choice.
Aurelia, the war leader, has haste
Okay.
and fly.
And gives me a second combat.
Clearly, you guys forgot a card that was revealed way earlier in the game.
You're at 5 life.
Okay.
I'm intrigued because I did forget.
Bastion of Remembrance still exists.
Okay.
Gideon's at 32.
Okay. Josh, let me play the game. 2. Wall of Thoughts. Thoughts.
That's actually one of Lost Thoughts.
Oh, well, still. Thoughts are thoughts.
You see, Michael just can't imagine loss right now.
I know I'm losing, and just let me have fun. Let me play the game. Because I haven't been able to play this game in like a few turns.
Oh, you've been able to play.
No.
Yeah?
I'm going to pass the turn.
Michael would be dead right now if he had played at any time during the interim.
Yeah.
Like Chris.
Yeah.
And me.
Exile the top 2.
Okay. Okay, do it. Let's go, baby.
Hey, is that a...
That's funny. That's really funny.
I would like to tap 4 mana for a Perforos God of the Forge. This is gonna go to exile because I ain't casting that shit. I would like to cast Secure the Waste X equals 3.
So yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
But I got
I was
to
like,
play...
the second I saw purple, I was like, well, there's just no math now.
Yeah,
Like,
no. Because the card I was referring to is Rapid Hybridization. I
Yeah,
just
we
killed
know, yeah.
Aurelia. But then Purple was like, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
But at least I got to actually play cards. I played cards,
Oh, I see, okay.
and they were cards that didn't do anything, so... It was better than playing cards that do nothing and lose
how am
21
I-
life.
Listen, I think the wedding room was probably a bad choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for the deck, but for the person you picked.
Well, yeah, I thought you were going to draw more cards than that. And I do force people to draw cards. I did not know you had to skip your draw step card.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was.
that
Yeah,
was
I'm
the
not gonna
thing.
lie to you. I thought you were the right choice for that too. And then you did the skip draw step.
Now,
and I was like,
if it had happened a turn later, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
He gained more life than you, because the only life you gained was the life I gained you.
And Bastion of Remembrance.
And Bastion of Remembrance. And he drew so many more cards than you did.
My little token minion.
Also, I like how Josh would just only pick me, even though that would have been like a big hit on you. The Pyramid, whatever, right?
Yeah, Pyramid.
You
also
literally
would've killed-
said you were killing me on your turn.
That
Well,
also
if you would have
would've killed
said
me,
something,
too.
Josh, you know, use your
killed any of
words.
us.
I
Right?
told you I had the ability to kill either of you, and then you're just like, well, if I make it
What,
my turn,
wouldn't
Josh
that,
is dead.
Wouldn't that have also killed Gideon, though?
No.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, what if... What do you mean? I had more than 30 cards in my deck.
It doesn't make you draw anything.
How?
Why?
Pyramid of the Abyss is a target.
And you couldn't target Gideon?
Well, I could have, but I said I wouldn't.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
so Josh could have killed you. Just
We're not
wanted to-
honorable, is
Just
what I
wanted
just
to make it
heard.
more difficult. He could have
Josh,
just completely taken you out.
Josh chose honor instead of victory.
That's what
Yeah.
I heard. That's
No,
exactly
no,
what I
no,
heard.
no, no. Look,
Look,
I could,
fat.
at any point, I wasn't able to cast the Peer into the Abyss until that, if I had gotten one more turn.
Oh, okay.
Right, but then why
But
not?
hold on,
Okay.
let me finish my statement.
God, just relax.
At the
Keep
point,
cutting them off.
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
at the point that I could cast the spell, Gideon had me dead on board. So I reached out to Gideon and said, "Hey, you don't kill me, I kill one of your opponents."
And I made sure not to do that. I also made sure not to kill you because I kind of wanted to see what you were up to with what you were talking about with Josh.
But then Gideon realized shortly before I died what I was talking about,
Yeah.
and
I
realized
looked down at your mana and went, oh.
oh yeah, Josh can kill anyone. And I'm making you a promise that I wasn't targeting you with that nuke. Now, full transparency, now that the game is over, I also had breached the multiverse in my hand.
That would have been cool.
It would have been. But, at that point, I needed to kill someone. Because that was the only way I was potentially living.
And all I'm saying
I
is,
still didn't.
I would never have said that I would have killed you if you weren't like, yeah, I could kill one of these two, Michael.
Well, no.
I said that after you said
I know.
you killed me.
I'm just saying. It's just
Yeah,
every
but
time that I
we
just,
had that on recording.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just.
Rewind the tape, Bailey.
I know.
I was literally
can't-
ambiguous about which one of these two people I was going to kill until you're like, well, if I make it to my turn, Josh is dead. I'm like, well, then my decision's made.
Then you don't say shit like that.
You're the one that said it!
No, you don't say shit like I can just kill somebody straight out. Because
then
then it triggers
as a bargaining
my
chip,
fire
yes.
response.
As a bargaining chip, though.
Yeah,
it makes
it's as a
sense.
bargaining chip. And then after that bargaining chip has been played, you say to the person who just said they can kill anyone, who goes in turn order before you,
Yeah.
I'm going to kill you.
Like, it would have been safe for Chris to be like, oh, I'll just kill you. And be like, well, fuck. Well,
Yeah, but I say if Chris had said it, I can't do dick about it. It's a sorcery speed card.
That's a sorcerer speed call.
That's what I heard. Right
But with the turn order,
Well, I'm sorry, I get
you shouldn't have
easily
said that.
triggered.
Speaking of turn order, I've gathered how that game went for everybody else based on that conversation alone. Chris, did you have fun?
No. Well, let me say that. I
Damn.
did once I collected myself.
Yeah,
Because, like,
you started going kind of brazy.
It
at the
did.
end
It
there.
did. It did. I still enjoyed the deck. I don't think I really have to redo a lot of it. I think I'm going to take out some of the cards that make me more tokens and put more mill in there. Aside from that, I don't think the deck performed as badly as I thought it was
No,
going
it
to.
actually did really good.
Because I definitely panicked. Like, for like 6 or 4 turns there, I was panicking.
Six
or
or 4.
Hard, I was panicking. But then it was fine if I just would have collected myself earlier. I think the game would have gone a little bit better for me, but I still had fun.
I still want to say I did enjoy that game. I don't
Yeah.
have to win to enjoy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I obviously, the winner being like, yeah, it was a good game. Like, no, it was. You got to do
Yeah, I got to
funny
do stuff,
flying
yeah.
zombie things.
Yeah, that was
You
scary.
got
I'm not
your
mad at
whole.
that.
You had your whole shit online. You just needed like
Fourth
actual.
fruition is so great.
You just needed actual factual Negasar out, and it would have been perfect
Yeah.
for you. And then you, even though you had that blunder with the
Fat
design,
blunder. Super
you
fat.
still made like a lot of fungi.
Yeah, I
Oh,
did,
yeah.
and I still got a ton of value from everything else I built around it. So I'm satisfied.
Look, okay, and I also understand this is a flaw for me. I do respond negatively to things. I get that. That's my bad.
Armchair therapy. And how does that make you feel?
Very targeted.
Armchair therapy is so fucking funny, dude. I think I'm gonna change maybe 4 cards out of this, honestly.
Yeah,
I think
I
everything
would just
else-
take out like the things that care strictly about death triggers
You think so?
with like mill stuff, like Sir Conrad, fucking fantastic.
I have
also
the procs
put like
in here.
Dreadhound in there,
Okay.
which is Sir Conrad but a non-legendary creature.
Yeah, I know you got.
And then
something.
you play stuff like Cemetery Tampering, Out of the Tombs, because that is so much mill, and you play dredge
hold
cards
up,
like
wait, never mind.
Golgari Grave Troll. Also that.
Okay.
Breach the Multiverse.
Breach the Multiverse would be really good in that.
It is a fucked up, awesome card.
I don't think I really got anything.
But
You automatically descend 10.
Wouldn't Mind Crank?
Well,
if
maybe
it's
not
all permanent.
Yeah, they
if
all
it's
have to be
all
permanent.
We get a Mind
But
Crank
the
works. Would that
likelihood
work
in your
that?
deck-
No, it doesn't.
Right.
cost
I don't
anything.
have like.
Gotcha.
I think I only have like 5 sorceries, and I play them all.
Yeah, odds are you descend 10 just from casting this card, and you still get all the benefits of the card.
And that card's like $7, so.
Sick.
Which is weird that that's only $7 still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually very surprised hearing that.
But we'll $7 at you guys next time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be
$7.
back
Each and every
next
one of
week
you.